Maybe going back for you, I'm curious, just sort of, you seem like a very driven person. Like at what age did you really get into music? And even before that, were you always like working throughout your life? Like what sort of upbringing did you have?
Uh, my upbringing is a very long story. So it's a very long story. It is
I
a
got
lot of
time.
ups and downs. A lot of ups and downs. I was born in a very small country of Eastern Europe, a country that suffered a lot throughout its history, including being part of USSR. So we do speak Russian as well as Romanian in my country. Both of my parents are not from directly from the country. They are from different ethnicities. And throughout my life, that brought me to live in different countries. And yeah, that's pretty much like my upbringing. I started listening to alternative music around age 13 or 14 and slowly started listening to more and more heavier stuff throughout my life after. I started working very early. At age 16, I was already a part-time hairdresser because I was still in school. And that's why I was part-time. And yeah, I went to a hairdresser school while I was in high school and, studied for the amount of time that, I needed to study, graduated, and I got hired right away. Despite my age, I got hired. And always worked very hard. But when 2007, around 2007, some of my friends, musicians, were just rehearsing and asked me to sing something with them just for fun. No, there was no band or anything. It was just musicians playing together. I just, I don't know. I felt like it is something that makes me very happy. I started doing it. Then in 2008, we had our first show. And that's it. That's when I knew that I need this in my life. And I will do everything possible to do this for as long as it's physically possible for me. So as soon as I don't know, I said that to myself, I promised that to myself. I just work hard towards this goal. And eventually this became a full-time job. And I stopped being a hair and makeup artist, which I was already at the time. For many years, I worked in that industry, 12 years, I think. A little bit throughout the beginning of the band. And then eventually we started touring a lot. 2019, we got signed and things were a little bit on different level. So yeah, and yeah, that's pretty much how everything went.